Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be with you, and congratulations for starting this new school and something like Schumacher College. We want to see many, many schools like this taking place all around the world. So I'm delighted. The education at this moment is part of the problem. The people who are educated in big universities and colleges and schools, they are all trained to exploit nature. They are all trained to go out and make success for themselves. And economic growth, more consumption, more production, more materialism, more destruction of nature for human benefit. Have a different kind of education where people are educated to go out in the world and take care of the world, serve the world, not for themselves, but for the well-being of the planet Earth, whole planet Earth, and well-being of whole of humanity. We have to be the change. So we said we should create a college where people can live an ecological life. People can live a spiritual life. People can live a simple life, pursuing arts, crafts, gardening, cooking, singing, dancing, living simply, but joyfully. So nature is not a resource for the economy. Nature is a source of life. We humans should have a deep experience of nature. So we should go out in nature and treat nature as our teacher. Nature is our teacher. Nature is our mentor. Nature is our guru, if you want to call it in the Indian language. So we are one. Humans are nature. Humans and nature are not separate. And so we take this holistic, non-dualistic. So we say, au revoir, Monsieur Descartes. And we say, we are one, unity of life. And from unity of life comes dignity of life. You know, the world is run by realistic people, realists. And what have they achieved? We have more poverty than before. We have more wars and conflicts in Iraq, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Afghanistan, and we have so much climate change, global warming. Our oceans are polluted with plastic. Who polluted them? The realists. Who took us to war, to Iraq and Afghanistan and Syria? The realists. So the world has been run by the realists for a long, long time. What have they achieved? So I think the time of the realist is finished. The time for the idealist is coming. So now let us be idealists. So say goodbye to realists and be the idealists. That if you are acting just for external reasons, that's okay, but that's not enough. We need to act out of love. So every action should be an act of love. I feel how the world is falling apart, how global warming is destroying the world, and how climate change is happening, and how people are suffering, even coronavirus and COVID-19, all these problems, they are there. I go and stand by the sea or walk along the river. Even today, in the rain, I walked for 2 hours, about 4 miles. And when I go in nature, nature is benevolent. Nature is compassionate. Nature is full of joy and blessing. And so I find my inspiration and my joy comes from nature. When I go, like going to temple or going to a cathedral for prayer, I go to nature. Nature is my cathedral. We need to live elegantly simple life, a more joyful life. And we take joy, as I said already, in arts, culture, poetry, music, friendship, community, simple life, but elegant life, and not take any more than our need. That's the first step. The second step is we need to communicate these ideas and values to other people. Like a radiator radiates heat. We need to radiate our example, and then we communicate through music, like John Lennon, the Beatles, communicated through music. Picasso, by painting Guernica, communicated. Mahatma Gandhi was communicator. Martin Luther King was a great communicator. So we all need to learn the skills of communicating. So whatever your great skill, you communicate through that skill. But then the third thing we do for climate change or for social justice or for environmental justice or for spirituality, we organize the change. So we, like Mahatma Gandhi's movement, like Greta Thunberg, organizing the strike for the future or Friday for the future, Extinction Rebellion, Friends of the Earth, Greenpeace, the hummingbird movement in France, many other movements. We have to, organic movement. So we need to join such movements and be part of the change, part of solution rather than being part of the problem. So these are the three things we have to do in order to be an activist. Be the change, communicate the change, and organize the change. It's not too late to act. The time to act is now. Time to act was not yesterday or day before yesterday. When we were at that time, we acted and we did our best, but time to act is now. What are we doing now? Now we have to plant a tree. And you, starting the school you have created and Schumacher College, is like planting a tree. Put your action today. Who knows what is late? Who knows? We are not gods. We don't know. It's a kind of illusion we create. Oh, the time is gone and it's too late. Too late for what? Too late to live? Too late to enjoy? Too late to make love? Too late to write poetry? Too late to paint a picture? Too late to dance? Too late to hug? Too late to serve humanity? Too late to serve an old person? Too late to serve a sick person with cancer? There's nothing too late. When God made time, the universe made time, he or she or universe made plenty of it. Time is coming. Time is now. We must act every day with our commitment, with our passion, with our full energy every day. It's not too late. Those who are kind of disillusioned and pessimistic, time is not for the pessimist. Time is for the optimist, for the hopeful. If you want to be an activist, you have to be an optimist. A pessimist cannot be an activist. You can be a journalist. To be a pessimist, you can be a journalist, but you cannot be an activist. So to be an activist, you have to be optimist. Time is now. Act now. Write your poetry. Make your friends. God, plant a seed. Plant a tree. Make friendship. Make love. Make painting. Make a dance. Now, today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Today, do it. Don't worry about too late. These are pessimistic statements. I don't listen to them.
A special message to you, Satish. You are more than welcome to LUMIÅ, and you are invited anytime to feel the nature from the south of France.
Okay, thank you for your invitation. And when the travel restrictions are relaxed,
yeah,
I will come. It's lovely to see Julie, you, after so long, and you are looking very well and smiling and happy. That's wonderful. And lovely to see you all. And congratulations on creating such a lovely LUMIÅ school. And I hope all goes well. Thank you.